I was supposed to meet my family at a lake cabin we rented every summer. It was a tradition: boating, fishing, grilling, a chance to disconnect and just be together. My wife, Lisa, had coordinated everything with my siblings and their spouses, so I trusted that everything was set. When I pulled into the gravel lot outside the cabin, the first thing I noticed was the silence. No chatter, no kids running around, no smell of barbecue in the air. Just 5 small figures sitting on the wooden porch, their backpacks lined up beside them. My stomach tightened. Where were the adults? Uncle Jason. My niece Sophie bolted toward me, throwing her arms around my waist. The others followed: Ben, Thomas, Lily, and little Ava, only 4 years old, staring up at me with wide, confused eyes. "Hey, guys," I said, trying to keep my voice light. "Where's everybody?" The kids exchanged glances. Sophie, the oldest at 10, bit her lip. "They left." I frowned. "What do you mean, they left?" Lily pointed at my phone. "Aunt Lisa said to check your email." Something fell off. My chest tightened as I pulled out my phone and opened my inbox. There it was. A single email from Lisa. Subject: change of plans. Message: we're going to Hawaii. Take care of the kids. At least be useful. I read it twice, my brain struggling to process the words. Lisa had left with my siblings and their spouses, without telling me, without the kids. I forced a breath, kneeling so I was at eye level with them. "When did they leave?" Sophie hesitated. "Last night." I looked at their faces, hopeful, trusting, waiting for me to make sense of it. But I couldn't. Something in me snapped. I stood up and dialed Lisa's number, straight to voicemail. I called my brother, my sister, their spouses. No answer. I turned back to the kids. Did they say anything before they left? Ben, who was 8, spoke up. "Just that we'd have more fun if we stayed with you." I swallowed the lump in my throat. This wasn't just irresponsible. This was abandonment. I got the kids inside, made them sandwiches, and told them everything was okay, even though I had no idea what to do next. Lisa's email kept playing in my head. At least be useful. We had been struggling, sure. She thought I was too soft. Said I wasn't a real man, because I worked from home as a freelance editor. But this was cruel. I kept trying my family's numbers. Still no response. I checked their social media. That's when I saw it. Photos, all of them in Hawaii. Drinks in hand. Smiling. Captions like "much needed getaway" and "no kids, no stress." No kids, no stress. Like leaving 5 children alone in the woods was some kind of joke. I clenched my jaw so hard it hurt. I wasn't even angry yet, just stunned. The kids were playing in the living room, unaware that the people who were supposed to love them had tossed them aside like an inconvenience. I made my decision. I called Child Protective Services. The CPS officer took my statement. I told him everything: the email, the abandoned kids, the parents' party in Hawaii. They were horrified. They assured me they'd launch an investigation immediately. I didn't stop there. I sent screenshots of Lisa's email and the vacation post to a lawyer I knew, asking what legal options I had. Then I blocked Lisa's number. I blocked my siblings. I blocked every single person who had been on that plane. I wasn't going to let them waltz back into these kids' lives like nothing happened. That night, after tucking the kids into bed, I sat alone in the dark, fists clenched. My wife, my own family, had done this, and they thought they could just come back like nothing happened. Not a chance. A week later, I got an email from Lisa. "We're landing at 3 p.m. Pick us up." That was it. No apology. No explanation. I ignored it. At 3 p.m., I got a call from an unknown number. I answered. Lisa's voice. "Jason, where the hell are you?" "Busy." "What do you mean busy?" "Come get us." I took a slow breath. "You mean the way you came and got your kids?" Silence. Then a scoff. "Oh, come on. We needed a break. It's not like we left them alone." "Alone? They were with you." I laughed. I actually laughed. "That's your defense? You abandoned your kids. My siblings abandoned their kids. And you think it's fine because I was here?" Lisa's voice turned sharp. You're being dramatic. No, Lisa. What's dramatic is that CPS is involved now. The silence this time was deafening. What? She whispered. I reported you. All of you, and I've cut contact. You don't get to come back and pretend this never happened. The yelling started then, screaming about how I had overreacted, how I had ruined their lives. I let them scream. Then I hung up. CPS took it seriously. The kids weren't returned to their parents right away. Investigation started. Custody discussions happened. And me? I filed for divorce. Lisa begged, pleaded. She even cried. But it wasn't real. She was just mad that I fought back. I took therapy. I worked through the betrayal, the anger, the disbelief. And I kept the kids safe. Eventually, custody arrangements were made. But I stayed in their lives. Because someone had to. Because family isn't just blood. It's who shows up. And I wasn't going anywhere.